Hello, testing, testing. Oh, hi, Marisa. Hi. Is your name actually Cream? Hi, Cream. How you doing? Interesting name. Hold on, let me set up my facial tracking. I've been noticing issues with it recently. Hopefully it will work and the mouth tracking works properly. Hello, hello. Good morning. Bam. Testing, testing. Okay, yeah, the mouth tracking is totally not working. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's Eclipse. Why is your name that now? What made you choose that name? Hi, Eclipse. Dang, I wonder how you came up with that name. I thought you were Say-So. Testing, testing. Okay, mouth tracking is totally working now. Reset position. Okay, I think we're good. Hi, hello. Oh, by the way, Eclipse, I saw your comment on the drawing video. Don't worry if you didn't make that one. There's gonna be another one. So Alex, who's the blue guy who organized the first one, he's gonna do another one on August 9th. And I'm gonna be there too. Marisa says, if taken out of context, it can be understood very, very wrong. I guess. And if I say it out loud, I might get demonetized. But yeah, you can have whatever name you want. It's a fine name. Okay, anyways. Hi, in case you're new here, I'm Chet. I'm a professional vibe coder. I have... Oh, hi, Robopotty. Robo... Head Kitty. Anyways, I have a problem. I've been updating my LinkedIn recently, and I realized that I've been at my current job for like 8 months now. Time went by so fast. And that also means I basically haven't coded in Java for 8 months too. See, my current job, they basically train us to vibe code. And yeah, they also set deadlines assuming that we're vibe coding. So we kind of have no choice. Why are my eyes so droopy? Let me reset my model. All right. But yeah, we are trained to vibe code. Deadlines are set, assuming that we're vibe coding. Did you know in the first several months of the job, my manager sat me down. He was like, Chet, you're kind of working too slow. You have to pick it up. So I started asking around, right? Like, to the more senior engineers, like, what do you guys do to code so fast? How are you guys keeping up? And they were like, well, one of them was literally like, bro, I haven't coded a single line of code in 3 months, in many months. I just vibe code the entire time. It's like, dang. Okay, I guess that's what I have to do too. Like, I knew they were using AI, but I didn't know they were using AI to this extent. I was like, oh, I guess I have no choice. If I want to keep up, I have to do that too. So yeah, it's been many months on the job now, and I have been vibe coding the entire time. I haven't been writing code. So yeah, we're trying Google Prep questions today, and let's see how much my coding skills have deteriorated. Coding without coding new job. Wait, yeah. I've literally been vibe coding the entire time. I mean, I have been coding on stream. Like, I have been like leak coding in TypeScript, but not in Java. I did have one of those streams where I leak coded in Java like several months ago, I think. The sleepy Astro Boy back? You mean the model? Oh, I have been using my white model for a while now. I haven't been using the black model. Alright, anyways, let's start with the prep questions. I'm thinking we start with the easy question and then we move on to a medium and then a hard question. So the easy choice right now is this one, I guess, longest uncommon subsequence 1. Because it's the first easy question I've seen. I haven't done it before. Let's go. Okay, let's set this to Java. I have not coded in Java for months now. Coco Loco says hello. Oh, hi Alex. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for hosting that drawing competition. Oh yeah, I was actually telling Cream over here or Eclipse about it. The next one is going to be on August 9th, right? I'm going to be there too. But yeah, how you doing, Alex? Hello. Go subscribe to Alex. Go follow him on Twitch. Aren't you like really close to like 100 followers on Twitch? Okay, longest uncommon subsequence 1. Given two strings A and B, return the length of the longest uncommon subsequence between A and B. If no such uncommon subsequence exists, return -1. Eclipse says, I want to draw. Oh, you want to draw? Oh, you want to join the competition, you mean? You can totally ask Alex. He's the host of the competition. Though, I think he might only accept people who are like, I don't know, he's more familiar with. Marisa says, in the notes in Discord, there's still a LeetCode problem marked as unsolved 15. Oh wait, there is? Number 15. I'm currently looking at the notes. Oh, 15. 15. What is LeetCode 15? Hold on. LeetCode 15. Threesome. Oh my goodness, threesome. You know what? Maybe this is gonna be our medium question. I'm gonna try easy question first, and then we'll do a medium question. Okay, so first one. Longest uncommon subsequence. Oh wait, I read this already. So in example, A is equal to ABA, B is equal to CDC, output is 3. It's from January 11th though, so IDK if it's still correct. Oh, well it says I solved it, but that probably means if I wrote it down as unsolved, that probably means that I struggled on it and I need to review it. Yeah, that's probably what it means. One longest uncommon subsequence is ABA. Okay, and then AA. Okay, these are horrible examples. They only show the easiest examples here. AAA. Every subsequence of string A is also a subsequence of string B. Okay. An uncommon subsequence between two strings is a string that is a subsequence of exactly one of them. What is a subsequence? A subsequence is a string that can be derived from another string by deleting some or no characters without changing the order of the remaining characters. Okay. I see, so it's not characters in a row. You can delete or add characters. Eclipse says, is it weird that I go back and watch your old stream when we used to play Sky together? Oh, that sounds so nostalgic. That's pretty sweet. Will I ever play Sky again? Honestly, maybe. But currently I'm in a coding mood recently. I'm in my coding era right now. Oh, hi Silo. Hello. How you doing, Silo? But yeah, sorry, I haven't played Sky in a really long time. My interest is now in more so coding. Yeah. Wait, Eclipse. Do you want me to play Sky again? Do you want to go to the finale together? Maybe one stream I can do that. No promises though. Okay, I'm reading this already, and I'm like, how the heck do you do this? A subsequence is a string that can be derived. Miko says, please, I beg. Oh my goodness. Dang, well, this is a coding channel now. Okay, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Do you guys... What about the other people on stream right now? Do you guys want me to play games? I basically just code on stream. Do you want me to play Sky? It's a game I used to play on my old channel. Sky Children of the Light game. It's a pretty relaxing game. If enough people are interested, I might try it on this channel. Okay, this problem is like... Marisa says, I remember playing Sky with my sister already. Beat it like 3 times and twice with her. Ooh, wait, you're like a... You're like an expert in this game then. You reached the ending 3 times without dying. Return the length of the longest uncommon subsequence between A and B. An uncommon subsequence between 2 strings is a string that is a subsequence of exactly one of them. A subsequence is a string that can be derived from another string by deleting some or no characters. Huh. Have you played Project IGI? What's Project IGI? Project IGI. I've never seen this game before. I'm Going In is a tactical first-person shooter video game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really play FPSs much. What is this game? I see shooting trains, sniping people. Haven't played since like 2023, truly, TBH. Well, I haven't played since 2024, if we're talking about Sky, so... Wait, actually, this problem is like, how do I even do this? Okay, if we can't think of a smart solution, it's okay. Let's think of a brute force solution. And the trouble is, the examples given here are terrible too. They're like, either everything is matching or nothing is matching. Okay, what's the brute force solution? You take one of the words and you're like, okay, does this exist on the other string? And then you remove one character. If it's not, and then you're like, okay, does this exist on the other string? Fortuner God says, hey yo. Hello, Fortuner. How you doing? Oh yeah, Fortuner is gonna be on the upcoming We Compete to Make the Dumbest App next Saturday. So it's gonna be fun. Oh wait, the constraints. The length of the strings are less than 100. That should tell me something. So it's probably okay to do a more brute force approach then. That is subsequence without changing the order of the remaining characters. Okay, so the brute force solution is I keep deleting one of the characters from the string and be like, okay, does that exist in another string? But that seems like way too brute force then. Silo says, nutshell version, you are a secret agent stopping terrorist attacks. I just think very simple. I am thinking simple. Wait, am I? Is this one of those recursion problems? Where you're like, okay, do I take the current letter or I don't take the current letter? Oh wait, that might be the solution actually. So for both strings, I can like, okay, I start from the first letter and go towards the end, and I'm like, for every letter, I'm like, okay, do I use this letter or do I not use this letter? And for each of those 2 options, I branch off into another recursive call. And then we take the max of the recursive calls. Ooh, okay, I might be onto something here. If A equals B, the answer is -1. That sounds recursion. That's their base case. Otherwise, the answer is the string A or the string B. Wait, what? Otherwise, the answer is the string A or the string... You're telling me there's only two answers to this? The examples are actually good. Fortune God says, can't wait to be there. Just came by to say hi. They'll go to go sleep by. Yeah, subscribe to Fortune God too. I think he posts some interesting videos too. Wait, are the hints actually telling me there's only two possible answers? Why? That doesn't make any sense though. Why is there only two answers? Is there actually like, it's either the length of A or B, or it's -1? Longest uncommon subsequence. Am I not understanding the definition of uncommon subsequence? Between two strings is a string that is a subsequence of exactly one of them. A string that is a subsequence. Oh. Okay. I mean, that's true. If ABA are not the same, if these two strings are not the same at all, then sure, then the answer is literally one of them, right? The length of any one of them. Silo says if A is equal to B, then 1, else A1 is equal to B1, and so on. Is that how it works? Are you sure they have to start at the same index? Like, what if my string contains AB and then B contains AB somewhere else? I remember when you code music, I make my eyes bleed when I'm half asleep. No. That's so mean, oi. My music was pretty obnoxious. Wait, it's literally telling me if A is equal to B, the answer is -1. Otherwise, the answer is the string A or string B. Okay, people are saying in the comments, I was really overthinking into it and wondering why it's a 3-point problem. Wait, I don't understand the solution though, even if they've already given it to me. So they're saying, they literally give us a solution down here. If A is equal to B, the answer is -1. Otherwise, the answer is the string A or the string B. Oh wait, that kind of makes sense. Hold on. Wait, hold on. But this is the base case that I don't understand. If A is equal to B, like the entire thing, why is the answer always -1? Can't you take subsequences between them too? Wait, we need an example. We need an example. If A is equal to B, let's make A and B completely equal, like ABC, ABC. Oh. There's no subsequence that exists. Any subsequence that exists in ABC, like AB is also in the... Oh my goodness. I see it now. I see the solution. This is actually so stupid. Yeah, if they're equal, anything that exists, so if A is equal to B, literally any sequence of letters in A exists in B. Oh. So AB exists in AB, C exists in C. Oh. God damn. Okay, I see it now. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see if I still remember how to code in Java, by the way. So if A dot equals, I remember Java uses equals B. This is the base case. Then return -1. That's the base case. So already, apparently this should already pass us some tests. You're missing a return statement. Oh. Return -1. Bogus return. Art Dramon says, it's like saying for a subsequence in one, you cannot form this subsequence in another. For a subsequence in one, you cannot form this subsequence in another. Yeah, that's the problem. Marisa says, this kind of reminds me of when you ask a teacher for help and they tell you to read the question carefully. Yeah, it is one of those. Yeah, this question is actually surprisingly binary if you think hard about it. And then else, you return map.max of a.length and b.length. Is this how you do max in Java again? I totally forgot. Or is this a TypeScript thing? A.length. Cannot find symbol. Do I have to make this a function? Is that how length works in Java? We did it! Let's go! Whoa! This was way harder than it needed to be. I overthought it too. There's literally only two possible answers to this question. Look, I'm at the top of the world here. 97.23% of solutions use 0 milliseconds of runtime. And I'm part of that 97%. Should I write this question down for review? I feel like I have to. I couldn't get it without looking at all the hints. This is question 521. Alright, let me get out that notebook. Dang. So in my notebook, I'm gonna write Java Arc 2. LeetCode 521. Okay, in some ways, I kind of disagree that this problem is an easy problem. It's the implementation that makes it easy, I suppose. Yeah. Find the subsequence between two strings. Return the length of the largest uncommon subsequence. Yeah, so if they're already equal to each other, any subsequence in them exists in the other, so it's -1. And if they're not equal to each other, then they're literally the subsequence. Alright. Man, this sucks. Okay. Next problem. Let's do a medium problem. Should I do threesome, which Marisa recommended? Threesome. Is threesome even on this list? Threesome. Oh, threesome. Oh, threesome is on this list, so it's perfect. Okay. Let's do threesome. Okay. Yeah. I don't remember how to do this problem. Given an integer array nums, return all the triplets. Return all the triplets. Nums1, nums_j, nums_k, such that I is not equal to j, I is not equal to k, and j is not equal to k. So the indices are not equal, and nums I plus nums_j plus nums_k is equal to 0. Eclipse is like, I'm go now. Nice seeing you again, father. IDKY, I still call you that. Yeah. Yeah, why do you call me father? At least you aren't calling me something on the whole other end of the spectrum, like daddy or something. Please don't call me that. Father is barely okay, though. Notice that the solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. Okay, how? The solution set must not contain duplicate triplets. So if you have this, help, I'm giggling. I got 98.44%. Hey, good job, Silo. Is me asking you Not to call me daddy really that funny. Father in a joking manner seems fine, because it's in Star Wars too. Luke, I'm your father. But it would be totally weird if he was like, Luke, I'm your daddy. So I accept father in a joking way. Daddy is just weird. Okay, so the output is -1, and 2, because they add up to 0 and then -1, 0 and 1. Okay, I'm using Python though since I needed more. I think it's good that you're using Python, by the way. I hear that Python is like really optimal for leak coding because you can get a lot done in very few lines of code. Yeah, you don't have to worry about type checks either, which is nice. And there's lots and lots of shorthands to doing some stuff. Hackdog says, I use Arc, by the way. Also, hi. You sound just like Threeb. I think from that one stream you adopted me in Sky. Oh, that probably did happen. I guess you are my child in Sky. Well, I appreciate daughter or son, depending on what gender you are, for watching my streams. Hackdog, hi. Why do people who use Arc or Arch always begin or introduce themselves that way? Okay, I have a vague idea. I can see a brute force way of doing this. For every single number here, you search the other numbers from left to right, and then for every 2 numbers you search left to right too, and then you literally print out everything that adds up to 0. I do not use Arch, by the way, says 7689153. Oh, nice. I mean, it's fine if you use Arch. By the way, what do you even mean by Arch? Do you mean Linux? Is that a meme, by the way? Hi, I use Arch. I feel like people keep saying that. Oh yeah, Arch Linux, huh? Wait, this is a meme. Okay. Arch memes debacle a week or 2 back. There was a similar discussion about this. That when Arc was new, it was distrusted by the rest of the community because of some stability issues. Okay, so Arch users are basically just very vocal about it in general. This was 7 years ago. So 7 years ago. Right. Okay. I haven't been keeping up with this meme. Arch users think they are superior because Arch is known too hard to install. It's not. I see. There are 2 kinds of people. Those who take pride in their accomplishments, those who don't want to hear about it. Alright. Dang, that is an old meme. 7 years old. My brain not braining, what? Don't worry, daughter, everything is fine. Okay, yeah, so I have a brute force solution now. Like, for every number, iterate left to right for the second number, and then for the third number, iterate left to right too. And then, yeah, add everything to a list if it's sum to 0, and then add it into the result list. There has to be a better way of doing this, right? I recall there's a better way of doing this that's much more efficient and faster. So this will be n cubed time, the brute force way. Excuse me. Oh. I remember there was a way you can automatically cut out certain, like prune certain options do you sort these? Let me copy this here. Okay. What if you sort this first? That should automatically give you an advantage, right? Because if your sum becomes too high, then you can automatically not look at the numbers to the right. Don't worry, daughter. Isn't that funny to you? Don't worry, daughter. Look, daughter, I'm coding. Okay, what happens if I sort all these numbers? -4, -1, another -1. Wow, look, I don't need a computer. I can sort numbers by myself. Oh, there's too much spaces between here, though. -1, -1, 0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2. Hackdog says, I'm curious, why does tech companies let you solve LeetCode problems? It is completely unrelated to the work you're gonna do inside the company. Only starting ComSci next week, barely know a thing. Wait, you're starting ComSci next week? Like CS major? Wait, how do you know that it's unrelated to the work that you're gonna do then, if you haven't worked before? I mean, sometimes it can be related. Most of the time, I agree not. That's a bold statement to make for someone who hasn't worked in the industry. Like, I guess LeetCode does ensure that you have some sort of basic coding skills. And you will use big data structures sometimes, but like I admit, you won't use things like priority queues or what other data structures are there, trees, binary search trees, all that much in practice. So you are kind of right, I guess. Okay, how do you do this? So I can be here. HackDoc says, yes, I switched majors, was pre-med before. Ooh, what made you switch? That's an interesting switch. You're like switching from one hot major to another hot major. Okay, so, ooh, how do we do this? So for every I, we can do a J, right? And then we can search K from like left to right, and then we can automatically cut off the search if we see that, you know, the sum exceeds 0. Yeah, because everything's sorted. So if I was here, right, and J was here on the two negative ones, we can be like 0, 0, okay, and then 0. Oh, it's already 0, so, but let's say we somehow get to like K over here, and we're like -1, -1. Oh wait, I'm dumb. That wasn't 0. But anyways, my point is, if we add ijk and it's already greater than 0, then that means we can stop searching because whatever k will be next will be bigger and it will make the sum over 0 too. HackDoc says, oh, you did switch. Silo says, wait, HackDoc says, I suck at talking to people and I don't want to stay at hospitals. Hate how they smell and everything. That's fair. Yeah, if you don't like the hospital environment, you probably won't. Well, you probably will suffer as a doctor or a nurse. HackDoc says, how hard is this LeetCode problem you are solving in terms of difficulty? Oh, this is supposed to be a medium problem, but it's a hard problem for me specifically. I think I know how to. I think I figured it out though. Never mind, you're doing it a bit differently. Yeah, so we can sort it first. Wait, I'm trying to think, is this actually better? I use nlog n time to sort this entire shtick, and then I'm still going like, this feels like it still ends cube time. Am I wrong? But it's like better ends cube time? Hackdoc says, oh, also, how do you know what LeetCode problems are companies going to ask you, or is it completely RNG? Oh, no, you can prepare for that. If you Google, like, for example, if you're interviewing for Google, you can type LeetCode, Google, and then LeetCode itself has a compilation of the top Google questions, which for some reason I have access to. I thought this was a premium only feature. Okay. I mean, if you want to take screenshots now, you can totally take screenshots. Yeah, it depends on the company. Like, from what I've heard, oh, there we go. Yeah, this is LeetCode's official Google list. So how it works is that people will actually, like, people can tag on LeetCode what questions they've encountered at Google and then let other people know, and then they tally up what the most common questions are. Yeah. Unfortunately, the paywalled Google list is probably the most accurate version. That's why they paywalled it. But there's also less accurate lists you can use, which are also good. Like the one I'm using right now is called Google Prep Questions. That's some random guy made. Yeah. Yeah, you can totally look up. People will post online like what questions they've encountered on certain companies. And you can use that to study. Like, is it going to be completely accurate? Are they going to ask the same problems again? Probably not, especially if the list is like a year old or something. But it's way better than just blindly studying, right? Like there's patterns that you can see. I've heard that Google in the past, for a while, they did a lot of recursion problems. So, you can sort of get a sense of that pattern by what problems people post. Yeah. Okay, it's time to code. I see, says Hackdog. Yeah. Yeah, there was a time where I basically coded every day. There was a whole era. I think Marisa was there. You should have subscribed during that era. I don't really do that anymore though. Marisa says, I'm gonna leave now, feeling a bit unwell. Sorry, have a great day and have fun. Oh, no worries. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate. Okay, I think I'm gonna do this strategy. Locked in era. Yeah. Well, more like the unemployed era, so I had no choice. Now I'm fortunately employed, so I don't need to do it every day. And also if I wanted to, I have no time to. Okay, let's sort this bad boy. How do you even sort in Java again? How do you sort a list? Oh no. I think it's collections.sort. Nums, probably? No clue. Ooh, ChatGPT, help me please. New chat. Oh. How to sort list in Java. Collections.sort, I was right, okay. And it sorts it in place, it doesn't make a new thing, okay. Sure. YouTube is saying I'm your top fan. Oh, no way. Oh yeah. YouTube has this ranking system now for how much you comment on streams or something. Hey, thanks Eclipse for being the top fan. System, I'm just gonna do a sanity check to make sure I'm actually sorting this right. Print ln nums, and then let's return some bogus value like null. Let's run this thing. What? No suitable method found for sort. Oh, is it arrays.sort? Because this is a array, not a. How to sort array, not array list. Daughter. Man, you really like the daughter shtick, don't you? Arrays.sort. I was right again. Arrays.sort. Well, I was not right the first time. The standard alley is absolute crap. Is there actually? Do arrays actually not pretty print? That's so annoying. How to print array in Java without iterating through the entire thing? Oh, arrays.toString. Okay. Arrays.toString. There we go, now it's sorted. HackDog says, thoughts on vibe coding. How do you know if the code that LLMs generate, like ChatGPT, that it's bad code or good code? Because I only know Python and tried using ChatGPT, and people say that you don't rely on AI, but others say it's alright, but don't know. Oh, that is a really interesting question indeed. I'd say when you're learning coding, don't use AI as much as possible, because if you use AI, you won't learn how to code. Because you won't actually think about how the code works. So if you're learning coding, maybe don't use AI. And then when you actually get good at coding, you can tell if the code that LLMs generate is good or bad code. I guess another way to tell, regardless of if you're good or bad, is like just run the code and see if it does what you want. Yeah, that's easier said than done though. I guess you could oh, this might require a lot of explanation, but you can, if you want to have an easier time of telling what part of the code is wrong that's generated by the LLM, you could either cut up your app into many small pieces and then have it write those small pieces, so it's easier to test those small pieces and detect what things are wrong. Or you can have it make the entire app and then slowly add features to it, so then you know which feature is actually causing the issue. But a more foolproof way is just get good at coding by not using AI in the first place, and then you can vibe code and easily tell what code is wrong. And then vibe coding makes you a faster coder in the workplace in general, I suppose. Yeah. I think, at least from my workplace, the way things are going. HackDog says, oh, that's so big brain, holy, thanks for the idea. Yep, you got it, boy. Okay, back to this problem. So we need AI, so for int I is equal to 0, while I is less than. So we want to iterate from the start to the third to last one, right? So we do nums.length. So this will take me to the last one. -2, maybe? And then I++. So that way we iterate to the third to last one. I'm gonna have to do so much system.out.printlns because I need a sanity check so bad. Okay, so nums I. So hopefully this should get us so -4 all the way to 0. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. And then JK will be these two in the worst case. Are you multi-streaming? I am multi-streaming. I'm also streaming on YouTube right now. YouTube is my main place, by the way, so, and I also post long form content there. So yeah, You should totally subscribe, man. I make silly projects, or I'm planning to make silly projects from time to time. I recently made a video of me making Pokemon Go, but the Pokemon only spawn in active crime zones. It's so dumb. I also sometimes post, like, me and some other coding VTubers competing to see who can make the dumbest app. Oh, Silo was there. Heck Doctor, that seems like a funny video, but check it out. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Silo was actually there. He made a roulette game, but if you lose, it crashes your entire computer. It's pretty funny. Okay. What do we need now? We probably need a variable that tracks the sum. Int sum is equal to just literally I, nums dot You know, I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Maybe we can do it at the last second. Silas has made a nuke. You kind of did, virtually. But yeah, I really want to try to make more like videos of me just building stuff. I've had fun on the Pokemon Go one. I saw the drawing competition you did. The drawing you did for the competition. Oh, which one? I made 4 drawings in the competition. Which one are you talking about? 2 of them were Titanic inspired. Hope you like those. Okay, and then 4 and j is equal to I plus 1. J is less than nums dot length minus 1, so it goes to second to last. J plus plus. Let's print out J to make sure we're searching for the right thing too. I just realized I probably won't be able to read this output. Because I don't know which one is J, which one is high. J is that. I is that. Silo says, shh, we don't talk about that. Oh yeah, Silo made some interesting drawings too. Some of them weren't even related to the prompt at all. He's just expressing his feelings on the paper. Okay, I is -4, J is -1, -1, 0, 1. Yeah. We on the right track. -1, 0, 1. -1, 0, 1. Okay. Cool. And then for every J we can search K too. For int K is equal to J plus 1, while K is less than nums dot length J or K plus plus. I am so rusty in Java, I need to print out exactly what I'm iterating through, or else I'm not confident. What is Java used for? Oh. It's used for back-end development. For example, you know Amazon, one of the FAANG companies, AWS, their cloud platform, they program all of that in Java. They use it for back-end stuff, for coding servers, basically. Oh yeah, and Minecraft, one of the few games that is in Java. There's also a game engine in Java that I used to use, Greenfoot, I think. Yeah, this is like a children's Java game for bread and butter. Yeah. You could say that AWS is the bread and butter of the internet, maybe, because so much people use it. Okay, this is probably not very relevant because Greenfoot is for children learning to code. But yeah, cloud stuff sometimes uses Java. AWS is coded completely in Java. I think this might not be the most optimal way of doing this, but hey, I'm already stuck here, so. So k goes to -1 to 2. Okay. Yeah, okay. So all I have to do now is to add all these numbers up, and sum is equal to 2 nums I plus nums j plus nums k. And if the sum is equal to 0, then that means we put them into a list, and we put them into our result. So we can do a list of integer is equal to new array list, because that's a type of list. And result dot add, I think that's how you do it, right? Dot add nums I, and then I have to add the number represented by j and k into it too. jk, and then I have to add into my results. Oh, I forgot to instantiate a list just for the results. So list of, I can sort of just copy this, right? They already gave me the type, which Silo doesn't have to deal with because he's working in Python. Results is equal to new array list. Excuse me. And then I have to add in the main results list, dot add result. What's your stream schedule? I stream every Saturday. Yeah, on both YouTube and Twitch. Though I'm mainly on, I like YouTube more. Yeah. And then I can return results. Yeah. I remember when you gave me cat food to eat. I remember too. That horrific drawing I made. Output is -1, -1, 2. Is it because I outputted 2 duplicates? Yeah, 2 duplicates. Yeah, there's some error. Well, yeah, so for I and j, if I've seen the same number, wait, actually for all the numbers, actually, if I've seen the same number already, then I should just skip it. Let's target this specifically for -1, -1. So I should have skipped this for I. Wait, if I skip duplicates for I, then naturally I won't get any duplicates, right? There's no way. If my thing doesn't begin, if the result doesn't begin with -1 anymore, there's no way 0 and 1 are going to affect the duplication. Silas has done hint fix one value. Use 2 pointers, one from I, one from n-1. Ah. Okay, I think I see it. Thanks, Silas, for the hint. So j should still be I plus 1, right? And then k should be n-1. Yeah, so we're not really, but we're kind of binary searching like this, right? Aren't we? So k is equal to 2, what? Nums dot length minus 1. K minus minus. OK is greater than j. Right? And then you can totally, like, if you're too small, then you move j. So it probably doesn't make sense to do 2 for loops, right? Because you want to move j and k at the same time, depending on how small the sum is. Wait, Silo, how did you figure this out? That's some big brain stuff. So, okay. Most of this is pretty obsolete then. I'm gonna comment that out. Int j is equal to I plus 1. Int k is equal to nums dot length minus 1. Okay. And then I need to track a current sum, right? Int sum is equal to this shtick. And then while what's the stop condition? I guess if we can't search anymore, if while j is less than k, I suppose. So if sum is less than 0, that means we need to increase our sum, so j++. Hackdog999 says, have you seen the Grok Waifu AI? I have. I saw it on Twitter. They're intentionally making Grok, the voice of Grok, really like seductive and like attractive. I don't know how I feel about that. The demo voice was basically, it sounded like it was trying to do ASMR though, the whispering. I can see why they're doing that though, I guess, to attract male users. What is that? Oh, Elon Musk has a AI that's competing with ChatGPT and Claude and it's called Grok, and it has a voice, it can talk. Hold on. Twitter Grok voice. Where is it? Show me the voice. Okay. Well, I can't I can't find it now, but they made Grok have a very feminine voice, basically. Most users are gooners for real. Right now it's trying to compete with Neuro. Neurosama? Oh wait, is that your company, Neuro? I forgot what your company is called. For I in range n-2, and while left, less than right. Nested, by the way. Isn't that what I'm doing? I feel like that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's kind of weird. J++. Else if the sum is greater than 0, then you do k minus minus. Mine is Neuroverse. Neuro is a VTuber, totally different. Oh. Well, yeah, Neuroverse. I forgot the name. Else. Oh wait, how is Neuroverse going, by the way? I think I saw you try to code a AI VTuber. Was that you on stream? So this will be the case if sum is equal to 0. Then you do this whole shtick of making a result and adding it. Bam! What the frick happened? Oh, here. I tried deleting all the tabs, but it clearly didn't like what I did. Okay. Oh, so this is more like n squared time. I see. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is not the entire solution, but I'm just gonna run it to see what's going on right now. Memory limit exceeded. Oh, fantastic. Why though? Oh, I never update the sum. I'm so dumb. I never update the sum. So you update the sum there. Still? Silas says, well, yeah, I've been doing some testing, may need to fine-tune the model instead of it takes too long. Ain't like I have a data center which I can use for days. Huh. Eclipse says, I have this random code here, but I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is too. It looks like HTML. Yeah, I don't know what it is either. It looks like code for defining like how a web page looks, maybe? I'm not sure. You can totally ask ChatGPT though. ChatGPT is usually pretty good at telling what code does. You can literally just type the code and say what does this code do? This code is not valid HTML, but it's designed for a custom rendering engine. Set the stroke color. DMS. I guess it's used for some graphics engine. I'm not sure. Okay, my memory is still being exceeded right here. Why? What's going on? Huh. Maybe it's helpful to print out what the current sum is. Println check Discord request system.println out.println sum current sum system.out.println system.out.println. What? Wait, what is going on here? Wait, what the actual heck? Silas has checked Discord real quick. Oh. What did he send me? Oh, look at that. He sent me Python code for this solution. Okay, so Silas sends me for I in range from 0 to negative n minus 2. If I is greater than 0, Oh, okay, so if the value is equal to the previous value, you continue because you don't want duplicates. Oh, okay. And then left, right, while left is less right, total is equal to that. Else, left plus equals 1. I see, I see. Okay. I feel like I'm on the right track then, I feel like. I don't understand why the memory is getting exceeded though. Also, what is up with this error right here? Oh. Oh, sum is just 0. Oh, okay. That explains a lot. I'm just infinite looping on sum equals 0. Wait, how did Silo take care of this? Else left plus equals 1. I see. So we gotta increment something in the else statement. I plus plus. Index set of bounds. I should do this in the front, shouldn't I? Because we do the like index checking here. Oh great, index 3 out of bounds. I'm clip when you say daddy. No, I already said it. I plus plus, j minus minus. I guess that makes sense because index 6 out of bounds. Oh my goodness. Why? Wait, why does it get to that state though? Do I have to add better checks for the while loop? I did not see Silo do that either. Well, wait, you have some while loops here. While left is less than right, and while right minus 1. Oh, those are duplication checks too. Wait, why though? Why am I getting the index out of bounds stuff? That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's J and K. I'm incrementing the wrong things altogether. No. Yeah, okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. So all we have to do now is do error, like duplication handling. Yeah. Oh my goodness. That took way too long. Okay. Duplication handling. So when we increment I over here, so if I is greater than 0 and nums I is equal to nums I minus 1, then we continue with the loop. We also need to do some duplication handling for, hey, there we go. We also need to bring this duplication handling to here too. So while j is less than k, and nums j is it minus 1 is equal to nums j, like we're the same as the previous. I'm going to take a peek at Silo's solution. Oh, okay, it's j, the current one, and so if the next one is the same, then you do j++. Then while j less than k and nums k is equal to nums k plus 1, or k minus 1, because you go in the opposite direction. Then k minus minus. I guess that makes sense. J is equal to nums j plus 1. Oh wait, but these will never hit. I might never hit these increments if like the numbers are just never the same. I have to increment them regardless. Sick. Thanks, Silo, for the hint. Time limit exceeded, yay. I have a feeling it's because I'm printing out so much stuff, so let's delete all of our print statements. Let's go! We're in the top 74%. Oh! This question had me struggling. Okay, let's record this problem down for review too. Oh, okay. What you coding? Oh, I'm trying interview questions from Google. That's basically what I'm doing. I feel like I should review this solution. Okay, so the basic idea is you start from I, from left to right. Index I goes from left to right. And then for every I, you do j, which is the number directly to the left of me, and then k, which is the number at the end. And because you sorted everything in the beginning, you can do this thing where if the sum is too small, you move j up, which increases the sum, and then you decrease k if the sum is too big, which decreases the sum. And yeah, this is the logic for doing it. And then if you hit 0, you add everything into the results. You also kind of have to do this annoying thing where you have to remove duplicates. So if you increment I and it turns out that it's the same as the previous thing, you skip this loop. And then likewise for j and k, it's kind of different, but if the next j is equal to the current j, then you auto increment it. Same for k. If the next k is equal to my current k, then you auto increment, and then you auto increment anyways to get to the next new number. Silas says, dang, I got 68. Eclipse says, this making my brain hurt. Yeah. Oh wait, Silo, I think you might get a I think your solution is the exact same as mine. Python might run a bit slower on LeetCode. I think that's what's going on. Yeah, Python isn't a very fast language. I've actually had some experiences in the past where I would try a memoized recursive approach to a problem and it would work in Java, but it wouldn't work in Python because Python would say time limit exceeded or something like that. Yeah, I've actually contemplated in the you got 700 milliseconds. Dang. Yeah, Python is slower, one of the slower languages, but it's easier to write, so I think it is better for leak coding. I think you should stick to Python if you're very comfortable with it. The only reason I'm using Java is because, well, it's my most familiar language, I guess. I have thought about trying to switch to Python, but I don't think I have the time to relearn how to leak code using Python. So I'm just going to maintain what I've already learned from the past. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I think my brain already hurts too much from this medium problem. I think I'm just gonna chat for the rest of the stream. Did you guys know that there's levels to vibe coding? Like, I was saying at the beginning of the stream, at my job currently, we basically just vibe code the entire time. They train us to vibe code. They set deadlines assuming that we're vibe coding, so we kind of have no choice. Oh, hi, Black Bag Software. I haven't seen you in a while. Hello, hello. Silo says, well, AI requires Python. I'm doing AI, so I'm stuck. Well, that's good then. So you're all set for leak coding. But yeah, there's levels to vibe coding. Some of my coworkers, well, I mean, level 1 is probably like asking ChatGPT to generate code for you, right? And then copying and pasting it to your terminal or IDE. You've probably seen me do that on stream many times already. Level 2 is with like Cursor. Cursor is like a IDE, a place where you type code. Think of it like the Microsoft Word of coding. Some of my coworkers, they have basically 2 instances of Cursor running at any given time, and they basically have like 2 AIs writing code for them at once. So they're like multitasking, and then while those 2 instances of Cursor are running, they're debugging code for another project. It's actually pretty insane. I don't think I can do that. That's too much multitasking. I can probably run 2 instances of Cursor at once. But that's probably my limit. Oh, and then there's Claude Code. Claude Code recently came out recently. My coworkers are starting to use it too. It's basically, how do I describe it? It's a fully it's kind of like Cursor, but completely in a terminal. And the code quality is allegedly better than Cursor. So that's my coworkers are using now too. Yeah, everything in the terminal. You tell it exactly what you want in the terminal. And apparently the UI is really nice too. It produces better results. The UI is nice. You can apparently just drag and drop screenshots into your terminal and it will read it and understand it, apparently. I don't know how they do that. Black Bag Software. Oh, your chat scrolled a bit too far down so I can't see it. In my opinion, there are different levels of vibe coding. Analysis, design app, module, class, function, algorithms, refactor. Oh, those are the different steps? Wait, no, not different steps. You might have to explain more on this. I don't really understand. I thought you were talking about... So first you would get it to, design what you want to build. and then you would have it coded, and then you would have to refactor it. That's probably right. Blackbag Software says, write a class that does X with functions that do A and B, C to implement algorithm Z. Eclipse says, wait, what are you doing? I'm doing nothing right now, I'm just chatting. Silo says it's called Warp AI Terminal, look it up. Warp AI Terminal. The ultimate agentic platform. AI-powered terminal for coders. Ooh. So is it like Claude Code? Fastest way to build with multiple AI agents from writing code to shipping it. The best overall code and terminal agent. Ooh. It's called Warp AI Terminal. Oh, Blackbag says, I never do. Create an API that does G. Eclipse says, if I make a PNG for you, will you use it, Father? Yes, daughter. Send it over whenever you make it. I may do something like create an view that has UI elements ABC that gather input from Z. Oh, you're telling me your system prompt right now? I see. People vibe too vague and get crap code. Oh, I see. Yeah, I agree. The way I vibe code right now in work, actually, I would just break up my whatever I want to make into really small clusters or really small like sections and then feed into the LM to do. Like for example, I would be like, make this new tab here. That would be one prompt. And then okay, make a heading here with a grid here and then a button that says this on the side. That would be another prompt. And then another prompt would be when you click the button, make this module pop up and have it display this. Silas says, wait, have you seen my drawings? I have from the competition that you and I were in. You use MS Paint, right? The ones I made with a pencil. Wait, no, I forgot to... I haven't seen that. Wait, you should point me to it. Link it to me on Discord. Daughter. Don't forget to refactor. Oh yeah, there's this one prompt that I basically run like 10 times a day now, which is simplify or make this code more concise and simplify. I just type that after every single like section that it finishes. Very important. Yeah, or else your PR reviewer will complain. I agree. Have you guys tried Claude Code? I heard it's better than Cursor, like the results. And maybe faster too. The issue is that it has no UI, it's entirely terminal based. Oh, Silo sent me something. One day ago. Hold up, let me bring this up. Oh, hi Undead Levi, how you doing? First time drawing and messed it up at the end. That looks fine so far. I guess the box is for like a reference and you're trying to center it, okay? Oh, wait, that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. You got the... Ooh. Is that on purpose? You have a little gradient going on from left to right, a very subtle gradient. And then you got a little highlight here. I like it. That's nice. That's okay. Ooh. This eye is the best for me. I like this eye. It is character. It looks very cool. Were you trying to draw yourself? Ooh. Hi, Undead Levi. How you doing? I saw you play. What was the game called? I forgot the game. The one with Sora and Lightning McQueen. Why can't I remember the game? Wait, yeah, guys, you should totally sub to Undead Levi. He's pretty cool. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. I remember the game now. Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts. And Lightning McQueen is totally not in the game. Undead Levi. Yeah. At this point in the Attack on Titan, at this point in the stream, I'm basically just done with coding. I'm just yapping. Why does it not show Undead Levi? What if I do Undead Levi? Kingdom. Oh, there you go. Yay. Silo says, no, I was just trying to follow a tutorial for an average anime character. Also eyes from Meguru Bakura. Meguru Bakura. Who is that? Oh, from that soccer show, Blue Lock. Hey, I watched Blue Lock, the first season. It's so outrageous. I haven't played soccer before. Some of the stuff they pull is so outrageous. Like, imagine you're watching a soccer show, right? And then this one guy kicks the ball, and then the camera pans to where he's kicking the ball to, and then there's no one there, and then everyone's like, no way, did he just kick the ball to no one? And then you know what he does next? He just runs super speed to where he was kicking the ball, and then he receives his own pass. He's like, oh, he was kicking the ball to himself. He kicked the ball to himself. Nice pass. We should look at some of my old draws. Oh, wait, do you still have those up? I thought you deleted those. I have those saved on a Google Drive somewhere though. Undead Levi says, as a soccer player, IDK, how to feel about this show. Yeah, I don't remember much about that show since I watched it a while ago, but some of the moments were just like, it's so outrageous. Like, oh no, I can't run fast. What do I have to do? The opponent is gonna outrun me. All I have to do is believe harder and I'll run faster. I swear that was an actual thing in the show. Because he had some mental block because he hurt his leg before. It's like, all I have to do is be not afraid and believe. And I'll run faster. And I can pass the ball to myself. Silo says, let me in ZAVC. Let's do a chemical reaction. Wait, what do you mean chemical reaction? We're not Nile Red here. Like, this ain't chemistry. I have no idea what that means. You might have to explain that to me. Let me in ZAVC. What? What's ZAVC? ZAVC? What does that mean? The heart of the cards, but in their legs. Exactly. In their legs. Man, I really want to remember more from this show, but it's been so long since I watched this. I think I watched this like 1 year ago, maybe? This was released back in 2024. Wait, that's pretty recent. Wait, that's the timestamp for the YouTube video. That's not when it was released. When was this released? I totally forgot. But anyways, let's search up pictures of Blue Lock. there's literally some guys that look like girls in here. Which, this was the guy. He's the guy that passed to himself. Let me in the VC. Well, I'm almost hopping off, so maybe next time. Maybe next time we can do a stream dedicated to reacting to anime. Oh, by the way, guys, I recently watched K-pop Demon Hunters. Oh boy. This was probably one of the best things I've watched in a long time. Chigari. Yeah, that's the guy. This show was so cringe in the beginning because I don't really watch musicals. So when they start singing out of the blue, it's pretty cringy to me at first, but I got used to it and I started really enjoying it. I think the style of the Saja Boys at the end was so cool when they like, if any real K-pop band does this concept, that would be so cool. This thing, they had a Grim Reaper concept for the Idol song. I thought this was so cool. The style, I don't know, just the look in general was so just cool. And the song was pretty good too. Undead Levi says, so many people recommending K-pop Demon Hunters. Yeah. Do you watch K-pop? Do you listen to K-pop? I had some K-pop phases in years back. In 2016, I think I had a Big Bang phase because they were releasing songs like every 2 weeks for a stretch of time, which is pretty hype. And then I had a BTS phase back in shortly after the Big Bang phase. Now is probably my Saja Boys phase. Or just K-pop Demon Hunters phase in general. I think my favorite songs from this show was the Free song. Basically the duet between the main girl and the main guy. And also Takedown. I really like I don't know, I think that song, the beat on that song just hits really hard. I watched this at a friend's house on their really nice speakers, so when the kick and bass and drums came in, it was like so hype. Undead Levi says, not usually, but I enjoy it when it comes up randomly on Spotify. Ooh, which songs have you enjoyed? I think the top groups that I enjoy right now are probably (G)I-DLE and Stray Kids. Stray Kids has some, so I don't really listen to rap at all, but Stray Kids just makes rap sounds interesting, I guess. Like the way they deliver the raps, I don't understand at all what they're saying, but the way I don't know, maybe it's called the flow or the melody of the rap, but it sounds pretty nice to me. It's like the opposite of... And then Levi says, Stray Kids for sure, but I don't remember the song names. Oh. I see. Yeah, I like Stray Kids. (G)I-DLE is nice too, though their most recent songs haven't really been hitting for me. Their slightly older stuff is really nice though. Silo says Alan Walker is good too. Alan Walker isn't a K-pop idol, but he does have some good EDM stuff. Undead Levi says, I love rapping in different languages, just sounds better. Yeah, I wonder why. Rapping sounds really interesting in Korean. I'm not sure why. Is it because... Yeah, I don't know why. Is it because the English language just sounds kind of jarring in general? We have lots of like annoying consonants, like hard R, like r, rat, ramble. And then we like enunciate words in weird places, like Mediterranean. Like in Japanese, oh, excuse me, my throat. In Japanese, for example, it's like a rule that every syllable has to be like the same length or something. They kind of speak like on a beat already, and there's no really jarring syllables in Japanese. They don't have like a r Rel. I don't know how it is in Korean. I've never studied Korean before. I mean, look at these people. They look so cool. Villains Wiki. Alright. Look at their design. It's like so sinister. I don't know. I think it's cool. The design. I think it just all just flows together better. Maybe. What are some... See, I don't listen to rap at all. I don't care about lyrics at all. What are some rap artists from English that I like? I think I have some Logic in my Spotify. Though I know a lot of people hate on Logic because he's like, I don't know, not very original, maybe? And he's kind of fake. But I think he just kind of sounds nice sometimes. I don't listen to rap really for the lyrics. I'm not that kind of rap enjoyer. Oh yeah, I'm one of those people who is easily impressed by fast rap too. I think it's pretty hype. Logic does some pretty fast raps. It has to be like, you can't just rap fast though. It has to be sort of composed in a way that's nice too. If you just rap fast the entire time, that's kind of meaningless. But if you kind of have a build up and like a payoff, in which the payoff is the rap part, the fast part, I think it's pretty nice. Kind of like Rap God from Eminem. Though I think the build up was a bit too long for Rap God. The way he composed the fast part was really cool though. He even like stopped the beat in the middle of the fast part. It's like, wait, he's still going, and it sort of makes your stomach turn the first time you hear it. And then the beat comes back in and he's still rapping fast, and you're like, whoa, he's still going. He's actually still going. And then he like lowers his pitch in, I think he lowers his vocal pitch for the second half of the fast part too. He's like, almost like he's running out of breath, and it makes you like on edge, like, oh no, is he running out of breath? Is he still going? Yeah. Yeah, it's all about how you compose it, I suppose. Eclipse says I just screamed because I saw an AI I liked. Oh, what AI? But yeah, I think for my next dumb app, it might be K-pop Demon Hunters related. Maybe the next one too. I have some ideas of what I want to do. By the way, who do you think they based these K-pop people off of, these fictional characters? This girl kind of looks like Karina from aespa. This reminds me of Daesun from Big Bang. Hold on, I swear he had the exact same hairstyle at some point. Big Bang, Daesun, and the Bang Bang Bang. It's literally Big Bang from Daesung. I mean, Daesung from Big Bang, or however you pronounce his name. It's literally him. The same hairstyle. I don't think I would ever want to have this hairstyle in real life. It's so uncomfortable, I think. Salus is an app which, when you click buy VTuber merch, shows you an image of job application. But yeah, what if we made a Chrome plugin, but every time you try to buy something off online or on Amazon or something, it forces you to fill out 2 job applications or something to balance out the thing. Yeah, man, Big Bang used to be so huge. I feel like not a lot of people know them now. Eclipse is just like, man, yeah, Big Bang used to be so hype. Their style will look so cool too. Remember this guy had like blue hair in like the Fantastic Baby MV? I thought he looked like an anime character. Yeah. A lot of people were saying this guy kind of looks like the guy from Astro. I don't know how to pronounce his name, like Cha In-woo or something. This guy kind of looks like Suga from BTS. I guess it's just the hair. From when he had blue hair. When did he have blue hair? DNA. Oh, probably DNA. There, that's baby Saja. It's a 1-for-1. Wow. I have no idea who these could be. They don't really remind me of anyone else in K-pop. Or maybe I just don't listen to K-pop enough. This guy reminds me of... I guess I'm just basing it off of hairstyle now. For a while, SHINee had really long hair, which I didn't really dig. SHINee, long hair. Eclipse says, I don't know if I should get a job. Yeah, I don't know either. That's kind of your call. I mean, depends on how old you are. If you're over, like college age, 24, maybe you should get a job. Just to survive in general. But yeah, totally depends on your situation. I don't think there's a one size fits all. Are you guys? You're not 24? Oh yeah, I know you're not 24, I agree. But yeah, it totally depends on your situation. Oh yeah. Fictional K-pop group Saja Boys dethrones BTS on Spotify charts. Oh yeah, that was really funny. So the fictional groups Huntrix and Saja actually made it pretty high on some Spotify charts. And I think Huntrix had a what they call an all kill or an something, I don't know what it's called, AKP or something. All kill on the Korean charts, which is when you get #1 on all the charts in Korea or something. Silo says I'm under 20. Oh. Wait, aren't you in college? Oh wait, yeah, you can be under 20 and still be in college. Eclipse says, wait, do you still have the old drawings I drew? Yeah, didn't I send you a Google Drive of it because you asked for it? Okay. I think I'm done for this stream. We did one easy problem and one medium problem, and I just... my brain just died. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye guys, thanks for coming. Thanks Silo, thanks Eclipse. You lost it. How do you lose a Google Drive link? Really? Silo says, Chet is old AF, he is an unk. I am honestly pretty old compared to you guys. Dang. You guys are under 20. I am definitely old when it comes to internet years. Maybe that's why Eclipse keeps calling me dad or father. I don't think I'm old enough to be your father though. Alright, bye guys. Bye Eclipse, bye Silo. Thanks for stopping by.